All right. A must-watch channel. If you place value in people, if you place value in sharing knowledge and skill, if you place value in collectivism and community, and the support that collectivism and community uplifts us all, if your idea of a utopia is acknowledging that no matter what you do within that collective, within that community, when you participate to support the growth for something as basic as food and participate in it with your physical labor, with your intellectual and emotional, and you share your skills, your knowledge, and that you don't expect to be thanked or to be praised or to be rewarded for doing what you're supposed to do, because in doing so, you support your individual self within that collective and that community. That is something I have been trying to say to people within my videos, when I go talking to people, when I go outside my house. I've been trying to talk about this for a long, long time. A decade or more. And I am uplifted emotionally, intellectually, in seeing someone who has taken up that mantle and becoming the mentor, the teacher, the advocate, the guide, who is not looking to get pat on the head or be told, thank you, you're a hero, you're a savior, who is doing by action in a position of leadership, but really, he says, I am a servant of the people. We serve our community, we serve ourselves, we serve the living world by becoming servants, teachers, mentors, guides. When we participate, when we become the example, when we're not looking to become famous or rich or looked upon in worship, those are all damaging psychologically, emotionally. It holds us in a box. It places a burden. It brings upon psychopathy, sociopathic behaviors. It is evil. It is dangerous. It is harmful. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the stories from One Africa. I repeat, One Africa. About a young man who is personifying what I have been trying to say. Because I do not view the world as I'm French, I'm Korean, I'm Chinese, I'm Arabic, I'm Iranian, I'm this, I'm that, I'm uh, from Senegal. I don't view the world in that. I see us all as a collective. I want more for us when we aspire. I want us to serve each other, thereby serving us individually within that community. Not looking for thanks, not looking to become sexy or attractive because of immaterial crap like money, or I'm the owner of a farm, or I came up with this, or I came up with that, or I'm the. Something Trump personifies. It's called narcissism. It makes you a megalomaniac. It makes you inhuman. It makes you pathetic. It harms you. It harms us. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about Ibrahim Tiorai. A young man whom I would call a brother, a person who was in line with natural tendencies that we all share. It's a natural truth. We all know it at a base level, but we're so confounded. We are so confounded by the societies that we exist in. We do not live in our societies. We exist in them. We exist in the societal systems that we have been captured into, that we have been trapped, that we have been jailed. We live in metaphorical jails. We are handcuffed and chained. We are boxed in. I want us to break away from that. I want us to have aspirations that are far greater. I want us to have true dreams, true faith within ourselves and within our communities, within our collective. I want to broaden the scope of imagination, of aspirations. I want these ideas of heart, love, and all these other, they're just childish. It's childish. I want us to grow beyond childhood. I want us to evolve. I want us to progress. I want us to emulate people like Ibrahim Tiorai. Because he is doing things, and even though he still believes, or at least he says, about God and everything else, but goodness doesn't come from God. Goodness comes from natural beliefs, natural faith. I've talked about this over and over. That you don't come up and call me a liar and say you come up with a story that is completely untrue and unfounded. And then say it was me who did it. And because there is a disease due to the conditioning and indoctrination into the box, this jail, this the shackling, because within our society, especially in the capitalist societies, we're all predators. We all are predators because we're boxed in. That is something Ibrahim Tiorai, as an advocate, as a teacher, as a mentor, as a guide, as an example, is demonstrating. I will not call him a prophet. I will not call him. Call him a hero. He's just a person who understands. There's a naturality to it. And he sees the truth in this naturality. And he does. He sees there's a right and there's a wrong, and he sees a pathway, a natural pathway to solve those. And One Africa does a phenomenal job of following this advocate, this mentor, this teacher. Look, please, follow One Africa. Follow what this exemplar of natural is doing. He is a brother, a person whom I can place faith in. And I have said it before, I hate religion. I hate all these childish things. I'm a natural realist. It is embedded from birth, and it is corrupted as we grow within the societies. And Ibrahim understands this. This is why I love this man. And when I say love, I'm talking about respect. Wholehearted respect. You remember I'm talking about being boxed in, and how I said I don't really like the word love and all this other childish things. But that's what I'm talking about. We get boxed in. And even though we don't want to express by using such simplistic, childish terms, we get boxed in. So, check out One Africa. Follow Ibrahim. And if you have listened to anything I have said, and it has sparked something in you, but you don't know exactly what, go to One Africa. Because their storytelling of Burkina Faso with the with the advocate, the mentor, the teacher, the exemplar of Ibrahim Tiorai, and the people who are around him, who are following his example. And not only that, but they're learning. That's why he's a teacher. And Ibrahim's teacher is Thomas Sankara. You know, that's it is inspiring, even though I have spoken of it, but it's still inspiring. And where hope has been leaching out of me, and I've only come to feel contempt and anger and outrage and sadness, desperation and depression. I'm feeling hope. I'm feeling hope. All because of a young man who is actually doing what I've been trying to articulate, what I've been trying to teach, what I've been learning. I'm not the most articulate person. I don't know how to do it in such a way that brings out the emotional and intellectual aspirations, imaginations, and inspiration, like the storytelling in One Africa of this gorgeous, marvelous, phenomenal person who is Ibrahim Tiorai. And listening to the stories of people in Burkina Faso when it's spreading outward into Africa and into America, into the Americas, into around the world, it's slow, and the information is often obscured or isn't even presented without having to spend a lot of time searching for it. And yeah, please go to One Africa, look at the stories, look at the storytelling about Burkina Faso and how Ibrahim Tiorai basically said, no more rice from Asia, we'll grow it ourselves. Or the story of how 832 people were saved from human trafficking, doing vile, disgusting, evil crap as harvesting organs from children, women, men, women. Or the story, or the other story that I made a video about recently. Go to One Africa. Learn from these stories. Understand what I've been trying to articulate, what I've been trying to teach. Please, I beg you to do so.